So hello everyone. As you can see, I started pushing this in. The whole pool idea was fun but very impractical. After doing a lot of research, it was going to be impossible, and it's going to cost a lot of money to try to make this into a pool. So we decided we're just going to push it in, and if we want to do a pool, we'll just buy an above ground pool and put it right here. Yeah, it's just not worth it. So yeah, we're just pushing this in today, so hopefully you enjoy. All right, well, that whole south wall I've pretty much got pushed in. That was probably the easiest one to do. I found the grounding rod. I was just digging here, trying to dig up some of this stuff here, and I snagged the grounding rod here, but that's solid copper, so That I might want to save if I can get the rest of the way out of the ground. Oh yeah. That I'm probably going to want to save, or at least scrap separate. So I'm going to set it back here. But I'll probably reuse that. So this tree is kind of a pain. I'm kind of getting it up here, but I think there's some yeah, copper plumbing in there, because there's copper that ran to the propane tank that sat there. So that's what that is right there. And then, yeah, just some, I think this one here was the internet coming in. Yeah, that's the internet coming in. So, and this one, I don't know what was, but, and then I saw some just big copper wire sitting here too. I think that was more of the main wire coming into the house or something, but I think the biggest, or the hardest part to get pushed over is going to be this, because it's kind of in the middle of the basement. So it's going to be a little bit of an issue to get that one pushed in. I kind of feel like I need to start on this side and start pushing all of this in. I think that'll be easier, but the problem is the wind's blowing this direction, and every time I pick up a load of this, it's just a huge cloud of dust, and I really don't want to breathe this in. The tractor is getting completely covered, so I'm probably gonna have to open the air filter and clean that out. But yeah, I don't know how much more I'm gonna get done today because we have some people coming over, but I'll probably keep working on it, and I will get back to you in a little bit. Hi everybody. So it's been a while since the last clip that you saw. I actually don't even remember what the last clip is, but it's been probably at least a couple months since I've been out here working on this. But as you can see, I've gotten quite a bit of it pushed in here, and I've been trying to separate all the metal from the metals right here I've been piling up. This is the old boiler that was in the basement. So I've been trying to separate all the metal that I'm getting out of here, and I've been trying to take a lot of the big bricks and stuff from the foundation as well and dumping them somewhere else, because I don't think everything's going to actually fit in here. But you can still see there's some metal stuff over here, and the hot water heater. There was a dryer or washing machine sitting here I got out already. So I'm gonna get this hot water heater out here next, and then I'm gonna focus on pushing a lot of this in, because a lot of this is just kind of ashes and dirt and stuff. So I'm gonna push all of this in, and there's something over here. That's probably a stove. Yeah, I think that's the stove from the kitchen. So I need to grab that out of there. And then a lot of those trees I need to take down too, but that's probably why, that's most likely why I haven't worked on that part over here, is because of these trees. But I'm just gonna start from over here, push it all in, and see how it goes. It looks like most of what's left will fit in this hole, and then I can just cover it with a nice layer of dirt, and we should be good. So yeah, let's get to getting that hot water here out of there. So you might be wondering why I'm not using the bucket and I'm using the grapple for this. My thought was I wanted to get all the big boulders pushed in to the bottom so there's a nice layer of fine soil on top, or ash or whatever there is. So I figured using the grapple I can push all the rocks and leave most of the topsoil in place. And it's actually working really well. As you can see, I got pretty much all the rocks down into the hole, and what's left is just sand and ash and stuff like that. So it's working pretty good as a little rake. Once I smooth everything out, then I'll put the bucket on and I can smooth it, or I could use my box blade, either one. But I think the next thing I need to do is get these trees down, and then I can push this whole corner into the hole. But I think we're kind of really to the end. I just need to get those trees down, and then I can finish this up and grade it off and plant some grass seed. And then we can put this whole house behind us. So I'll see you in the next clip to get those trees down. All right, well, it's the next day, and I'm gonna cut these trees down first of all so we can get to the rest of this foundation over here. Then hopefully just get all this pushed in today and be done with this. So let's get to it. Alright, so I finally got everything kind of graded off, and all the bricks and rocks and stuff are pretty much below grade as much as I could see anyway. I do have a lot more grading to do, but my cameras, it's hot today and the sun's out and all of my cameras just keep overheating. It's just been a really big problem this summer. So I didn't film a whole lot. I used the drone to get some pictures because that doesn't actually overheat. It has a fan in it, which is nice. This is pretty much going to be the end of this series on the house and filling the basement in because it's pretty much done. The rest, I have to grade it, but there's nothing fun to see there. have my metal scrap pile I need to take to the scrap yard. But really, I just need to kind of push some of this dirt in here and level it off nice, and then it'll be good. I think I'm gonna let this rain and stuff and let this dirt settle, because there's, I'm sure, some voids down there because of all the rocks being so packed in there. But I think that's gonna be it. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.